I am Dr. Heather Moore. Tonight we're going to talk about what should I do if you wake up with a stiff neck. Lots of people traveling, lots of people not sleeping in bed, camping out, whatever, winding up with a lot of stiff neck. So what do you do? What are you supposed to do when you have a stiff neck? You certainly are not going to run to the doctor. A lot of people wind up in agony all day. And there's really a couple of quick, simple things that you can do that will alleviate the stiff neck, or at least give you some relief to the point where you're not in complete agony. All right, so we're going to go through a couple of quick things that you can do if you wind up waking up with a stiff neck. Now, this is not numbness and tingling. This is not excruciating pain, okay? Those are, you need to call the doctor. You need to go to the emergency room. Those are things you need to address immediately, okay? This is, I can't turn my neck all the way. It's really stiff. It's really sore. All right, so what are you going to do? So the first thing you're going to do sounds really kind of silly, and everyone's going to say, what, why, who? But first thing you're going to do is you're going to relax, okay? So what happens is you wake up with a stiff neck. Most people start to build in panic. It's not generally an all-out panic, but it's, oh my gosh, I can't turn my neck. I can't turn my neck. I have 5,000 things to do. I'm going on vacation. I'm on vacation. I can't turn my neck. I can't turn my neck. So what happens is as you start to build the anxiety, as you start to build the panic, your shoulders start to come up, and they start to come up, and you start to stiffen all the muscles in your neck that are so stiff already. So the worst thing you can do is bring on a panic attack, okay? The worst thing you can do is to worry about the fact that you have a stiff neck. So you want to relax. You want to start by just taking a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, all right? About 5 or 10. What that's going to do is going to relax your shoulders. It's going to relax the muscles, okay? Then what you're going to do is you are not going to get your phone and Google what you should do, okay? That's the last thing you want to do. When you wake up with a stiff neck, you want to avoid electronics, iPhones, computers, whatever you have, TV, as much as you can for as long as you can. So the second thing you want to do is you want to avoid your electronics. You want to avoid your phone, even though the first thing you're going to want to do is Google the top 3 exercises you can do to alleviate a stiff neck. But you're going to want to avoid your phone. Why? Because this is what people do when they talk on their phone, or they look at their phone, or they're doing anything on their phone. They're hunched over. They're shrugged up. Everything that you are doing is just feeding into this stiff neck, okay? So this position, and even if you're like, oh, I'm gonna type like this. No, you're not. You're going to type, and then your shoulders are going to start to shrug up towards your ears, okay? So you don't want to go and grab your phone. You don't want to go sit in front of a computer, all right? So number 2, not to do that. So what are you going to do? You're going to hop out of bed, or you're going to get up out of bed, and you're going to grab your neck, and you're going to sit there and you grab your neck. Do not do that, okay? Don't sit there and pull on your neck. Don't sit there and grab your neck. What's going to happen if you do that is you're going to, again, put a lot of pressure on the muscle, put a lot of pressure on the area that's sore. Doesn't need to happen, okay? First thing you do when you wake up with a stiff neck, after you relax, 2, you're going to go take a nice hot shower. Even if you are not a morning shower person, okay? Even if this is off your routine, even if this is not something you normally do, if you wake up with a stiff neck, you're going to go take a hot shower. And while you're in the hot shower, okay, you're just going to rotate your head back and forth. Now, when you have a stiff neck, you're going to be able to get to about here before it hurts. That's okay. You're going to stand there, and you're just going to go back and forth as far as you can. You may notice that each time you do that, you may get a little further before you feel the pain. Do not jam your neck as hard as you can in one direction where it hurts. Do not push your neck over as far as you can to get it over there. You're going to wind up hurting yourself and causing yourself more damage. Again, you're just going to stand there, hot water running over your neck, looking straight ahead, and you're just going to rotate your head nice and easy, okay? Starting in a nice, comfortable range of motion. You want to push the range of motion to the point where you're not uncomfortable, but you're like, okay, I feel like if I go one more inch, it's going to hurt. And then you're just going to come back over. If it's sore on both sides, you're here. Same thing. You're going to keep that range of motion in a pain-free zone. Same thing, you're going to go up and down. Nice and easy, okay? You may be able just to nod like this first, okay? It is not a quick movement, so you shouldn't be standing here doing this or shaking anything rapidly, all right? Just nice and easy, up and down. So now while you're in the shower, you still have the heat coming over you. You're just going to do some shoulder rolls, okay? Gentle, back, down, okay? Nice and easy. You want to do about 30 of those, okay? Again, if it hurts to come all the way up here, you're here. Pain-free range of motion. Nice and easy, all right? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do neck circles, okay? Again, when your neck is stiff, you may be able to do like a circle that big. That's okay. All you want to do is nice and easy with that water coming down, do as big of a circle as you can. You want to do about 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. All right, nothing crazy, okay? Just go nice and slow. Make them as big or as little as you are able to. By the time you've gotten to this process, you're going to notice that it has started to loosen up. It may not be all the way gone, but you're going to notice some increased range of motion. The worst thing you can do with a stiff neck is to stop using it. You don't want to just keep it still. I see people that come all the time in soft neck collars because they woke up with a stiff neck. That's the worst thing you can do. Take the collar off, okay? You want gentle, gentle motions. You also don't want to do anything that puts your arms over your head, all right? Until the stiff neck calms down, you want to make sure that everything you're doing is right below this point, right below that 90 degree, so you're not shrugging up, you're not lifting over, okay? The final thing you're going to do, if you can, is you're just going to gently pull on your neck to the other side. Now, some of you with a stiff neck may be able to drop your head to one side, drop your shoulder, and you may feel a nice stretch right through here. If you feel a stretch without bringing your arm up and pulling it over, you're good. Leave it here. Hold it 30 seconds. Let that hot water run onto your neck, nice and easy. Okay? If you feel pain, come back out of that stretch. You should feel a nice, gentle stretch. You should not feel sharp pain. You should not push it to the point of feeling sharp pain. After you hold it there for about 30 seconds, you want to start to keep it dropped over as far as you can, but slowly start to bring it forward. So your chin starts to touch your chest. Just nice and easy. You're going to feel a stretch more towards the back of your neck than on the side of your neck. Okay? So just nice and easy, and then you're going to roll it forward. Okay? Again, if you get numbness or tingling, do not continue this. You're going to need to go and seek professional help. Numbness and tingling is not a stiff neck. That's something completely different. And then you're going to go to the other side. Now, because you have a stiff neck, you may not be able to do the other side. So you may only be here. And when you go to do the other side, you're like, oh, I can't even do it. That's okay. So you're not going to do the other side. Give it time. These should not be painful. If you get out of the shower and you still are experiencing pain, you want to keep doing these exercises nice and easy throughout the day. Okay? The worst thing you can do is go grab your electronics, shrug your shoulders, and start tapping away on your keyboard. Okay? It's just going to keep everything going. All right? So throughout the day, if you wind up still having a stiff neck, you're just going to do your slow rotations, your slow head nods. Okay? Roll your shoulders up, back, and drop them down. Circles. Okay? And then your stretches. Nice and easy. If your neck persists more than 2 or 3 days, that you're unable to move your neck, you need to seek professional help. That's not going away on its own.